In the rich tapestry of ancient philosophy, Gaius Musonius Rufus stands as a luminous thread, weaving through the intricate patterns of his time with pioneering ideas that left an indelible mark on the intellectual landscape. Born in Volsini, Etruria, in around 30 CE, Gaius Musonius belonged to an era teeming with eminent philosophers such as Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. It was a period marked by the flourishing of Stoicism, a school of thought that sought to guide individuals toward virtue and moral excellence. Musonius's personal life, though not extensively documented, reveals glimpses of the man behind the philosophy. His family background and social conditions during various stages of his life played a role in shaping his worldview. Little is known about his early years, but as he emerged onto the philosophical stage, it became evident that he drew strength from the Stoic principles that emphasized resilience and self-mastery in the face of external challenges. He experienced exile 3 times during the course of his life, the first being voluntary while following rebellious Plautus to Asia. A Roman senator and fellow Stoic banished from Rome by Emperor Nero in 60 CE. Few years after the death of Plautus, because of his Stoic practice and preaching, his exile was ordered by Nero to the island of Gyros in 65 CE. Although the conditions presented by the island were harsh, Musonius was able to gather food and water and established a small community of Stoic scholars on the island, joined by others eager to travel in order to debate Stoic philosophy and ideas and follow his teachings. The third exile he faced under Emperor Vespasian in 70 CE, shortly after his return, being exiled to Syria. Travels and residences became pivotal chapters in Musonius's life, each location serving as a canvas for the dissemination of his philosophical ideas. Whether in Rome or Greece, his teachings resonated with audiences, and the impact of his presence was felt in the intellectual landscapes of these regions. Musonius's approach to his work was not merely an intellectual pursuit. It was a passionate engagement with life's complexities. His personality, shaped by the Stoic ideals he championed, reflected a resilience and unwavering commitment to virtue. Stoicism, during this time, was like a sturdy vessel navigating the turbulent seas of Roman history, and Musonius was a skilled helmsman, steering through the challenges of his age with a calm and resolute demeanor. Amidst the intellectual giants of his era, Musonius Rufus distinguished himself through the practicality of his teachings. Stoicism, as presented by Musonius, was not an abstract concept confined to academic circles but a blueprint for living a virtuous life, which was expected to reflect into social life as a citizen. His work reverberated with an urgency to apply philosophy to the daily challenges faced by individuals, providing a moral compass in times of societal flux. Musonius Rufus's philosophical thought, intricately woven with Stoic principles, reflected a profound commitment to virtue as the highest good. At the core of his teachings lay the Stoic belief in living in harmony with nature, which involved aligning one's actions and attitudes with the rational order of the universe. For Musonius, virtue was not a theoretical abstraction but a practical guide for navigating life's challenges with integrity and resilience. He emphasized the cultivation of moral excellence through disciplined self-control, advocating for the mastery of one's desires and emotions as essential components of virtuous living. In his lectures and discourses, Musonius expounded on the importance of ethical conduct, stressing the intrinsic value of virtues such as wisdom, courage, and justice in shaping a flourishing human life. Furthermore, Musonius Rufus's philosophy extended beyond individual well-being to encompass broader societal concerns, emphasizing the interconnectedness of human relationships and the ethical responsibilities that come with them. He championed principles of social justice and equality, advocating for the fair treatment of all individuals regardless of their social status or background. Musonius challenged prevailing cultural norms, particularly regarding gender roles, advocating for the equal education of men and women, an idea ahead of its time in ancient Rome. His progressive views on education underscored the belief that moral virtue could be nurtured through learning and intellectual development, fostering a more enlightened and compassionate society. Through his philosophical thought, Musonius Rufus offered a blueprint for ethical living that continues to resonate with contemporary audiences, inspiring individuals to strive for personal integrity and social justice in their pursuit of a meaningful life. While Musonius Rufus shared a philosophical foundation with Stoicism, his views diverged from those of certain prominent Stoic philosophers of his time. One notable point of departure was his emphasis on the practical application of philosophy in daily life, which differed from the more abstract and theoretical approach favored by some Stoic thinkers like his prominent student Epictetus. While Epictetus focused on the internal cultivation of virtue through mental discipline and detachment from external circumstances, Musonius underscored the importance of actively engaging with the world and applying philosophical principles to navigate ethical dilemmas and societal challenges. This distinction highlights Musonius's belief in the inherent connection between philosophy and practical ethics, wherein virtue is not merely an intellectual pursuit but a lived experience shaped by conscious choices and actions. Another area of divergence between Musonius Rufus and certain Stoic philosophers, such as Seneca, lies in their perspectives on wealth and material possessions. While Seneca, despite his vast wealth, was nonetheless known for his essays on Stoic ethics and practical wisdom, and advocated for a measured approach to wealth and the pursuit of external goods, Musonius took a more stringent stance, emphasizing the importance of simplicity and frugality in leading a virtuous life. Musonius believed that excessive attachment to material wealth could undermine moral integrity and lead to spiritual impoverishment, aligning more closely with the ascetic ideals espoused by some Stoic thinkers. His emphasis on the rejection of luxury and the cultivation of inner contentment reflects a commitment to the Stoic principle of living in accordance with nature, free from the distractions of worldly possessions. Additionally, Musonius Rufus's views on gender equality set him apart from certain Stoic philosophers of his time, including Marcus Aurelius. While Stoicism, as a philosophical school, espoused principles of rationality and moral virtue that transcended gender distinctions, Musonius went further in advocating for the equal education and intellectual development of men and women, a radical notion in the patriarchal society of ancient Rome. While Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic thinkers may have acknowledged the intrinsic worth of women as rational beings capable of virtue, Musonius actively challenged societal norms by advocating for greater opportunities for women to pursue knowledge and cultivate moral excellence. In tracing the chronology of Musonius's life, his death remains a historical enigma, with the exact day and year eluding our grasp. It is believed he passed away around 100 CE. Yet, the legacy he left behind was a testament to the enduring power of ideas. His departure marked not the end of a chapter, but the continuation of a philosophical narrative that would resonate through the corridors of time. Differences with other luminaries of his time were nuanced but impactful. While philosophers like Seneca and Epictetus focused on Stoicism, Musonius's emphasis on the equal education of men and women and practical application of philosophy distinguished him. His philosophy wasn't merely about enduring challenges, but actively shaping a virtuous life, contributing to the betterment of society. Musonius's distinctive principles innovated various branches of philosophy. His progressive views on education challenged societal norms, laying the groundwork for future debates on gender equality. The Stoic resilience he championed became a guiding light for individuals navigating the complexities of life. His legacy wasn't confined to abstract theories. It manifested in the tangible progress of human potential and the evolution of civilizations. In conclusion, Musonius Rufus emerges as a captivating figure in the annals of philosophy. His life and work, woven into the fabric of Roman history, showcase a man whose ideas transcended the limitations of his time. As we unravel the tapestry of his legacy, we find not only a philosopher but a transformative force whose intellectual contributions continue to captivate and inspire, echoing through the corridors of human thought and leaving an enduring imprint on the canvas of history.